Hey, I'm Shay and welcome back to my channel, Books with Shay.
My dear, the forecast ain't clear. Rudolph, my friend, now will you pull my sleigh? Rudolph.
So, you probably just saw some B-roll footage of LT making me a coffee this morning. It is pretty good, but we got this new cinnamon creamer and we were just talking about how it tastes like Red Hots versus like actual cinnamon powder. And so I don't love it, which is kind of sad, but anyway, let me put my phone on silent. So exciting. I don't even know what to talk about first. I have so many feelings and it's so like, I'm just really glad that I have this outlet to be able to actually talk about them, because I feel like on Twitter and like interacting with you guys through comments and things like that, I can't always say all the things I want to say with the emotion that I want to say them with, but oh my goodness, it's a lot. So first of all, Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads was watching one of my vlogs for Vlogmas, and in her vlog she shouted it out and was just saying that she likes watching me and that if you guys are interested you should come and watch me. So if you're here because of that, hi and welcome. I hope that you like it here, that you stay a while. But there are so many separate components. I might have to talk to you guys about them throughout the day because I feel so overwhelmed right now. I almost cannot put it into words. The first thing is that I just love the way that Chelsea loves me. Like, I have watched her for a very long time, like several hair colors. That's how long I've been watching. And she comes across as being so sweet and nice, but that was never directed at me when I was just a viewer and I was too nervous to comment and she didn't know who I was or anything. But as I have begun to comment on her things and we've had interactions and things like that, she just couldn't be any sweeter than she is. I love her so much. And so subscribers coming to my channel because she shouted me out is an awesome thing, but it is even more special to be spoken of so highly by someone that you love so much. And so I love Chelsea so much and I'm so grateful for her and I feel real emotional about it. And so first of all, thank you, Chelsea, for loving me enough to tell someone you do. I don't know, I'm overwhelmed. I'm crying. Okay, so there's that. And then there's also so I got this huge influx of subscribers. I didn't think that I was gonna be able to make it to 500 by Christmas. I thought that was like a pipe dream, and you guys gave me over 100 subscribers in a single night, and I am so shocked. I don't know. But the thing that's even cooler than that is that so many of you guys have been watching the videos and commenting and shouting me out on Twitter. And LT got up this morning and he was like, Shay, I have stans. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, y'all need to calm down. It might go to his head. But it's just been really cool and really fun for our family to see. Lily, you excited too? You're shaking around a lot. The way that we impact you guys, it's crazy. So some of the top compliments that I have received that have just made my heart so full are that I've inspired you to start thinking about starting a channel. That's a crazy compliment because I remember, obviously I've only had this channel really active for the last 2 months and I've only been around at all for the last 4 months, like I know exactly what it feels like to watch someone and for them to inspire you to start a channel. And so it's crazy that I'm able to do that for someone. So that makes me so excited. One of the very top compliments that I get is that I helped you through a rough mental health day or a rough mental health time. Like I watch BookTube for that purpose so often. So it's another one that I really identify with, and I'm so excited to be able to help you at all if I can. And then one of my favorite, like obviously these are some of my favorite comments that I receive, is there is a subscriber, and I'll have to search for her name so I can shout her out later, and she always comments about how she watches my videos with her mom, and I can't. I just like that you watch together, and like I don't know, I'm so grateful. I'm just feeling overwhelmed, and my heart is just so full this morning, and I just, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna have my coffee, I'm gonna get back to some comments. I wanted to check in and tell you my plans for today. And so my mom is going to be coming into town tomorrow, and I don't think she'll be weird about vlogging or anything. I was really weird the last time she was in town because she didn't really know about my BookTube channel, and I didn't know how to explain like what I was doing or why I was doing it. And so the last day she was here last time, I think we had a conversation and I explained to her, I'm doing this BookTube thing and this is what it is. And she was really excited for me, and now she watches all my videos. Hi mom. And so she is coming into town tomorrow, and so I want to clean everything up and kind of make our like office room thing into a kind of guest space for her. So if you are new here and haven't had the chance to watch some of my other videos, my husband works with like remodeling houses and then renting them out or flipping them. And sometimes when it is the best financial decision for us, we'll live in a house that he's flipping. So currently we're living in a house that he's flipping, which is why like this like duct taped AC hole like or vent hole behind me and things like that. Like it's a construction zone here effectively. And so the downstairs is completely a construction zone, but the upstairs we've kind of transformed into a livable 2-bedroom or 2-room apartment type thing. So I want to turn this room into more of a guest suite because my mom's gonna be here for a couple weeks, which is so exciting. My mom is one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm very close to my mom and I just love her a lot. She is my best friend, but she didn't start out that way. Like I had to earn that. We had to work on our relationship and decide that we wanted to be friends and figure out what that dynamic looked like versus just being mother and daughter. But I'm super blessed to have her as a mom, but even more so to have her as a friend. So my very best friend, my mom, is gonna be here, or I would say second best because, you know, LT, but she'll be here tomorrow. And so I want to clean up. And so that's what I'm working on for most of the day. And while I do that, I'm going to try to listen to an audiobook. I'm in the middle of 3 things that I'm actively reading right now. One of them is Winterwood, that you guys know I've been working on forever. I guess it's only been for the past few days, like it's been less than a week, but it's short enough that normally I would read something like that in a day or two, so I don't know why it's taking me so long. But I'm working on Winterwood. I got back into Royal Holiday last night, and again, I'm not loving it, but I feel committed to finishing it. And the thing that's kind of like pulling me through is that I love London. The UK in general, like it's just one of my favorite places in the world. We went to London for our honeymoon. We started there and then ended up taking a train to Scotland, and then we took a ferry to Ireland. And so we did London and then Scotland and Ireland and Wales and everything for our honeymoon. And it's just like, it would be my dream to have a home in the UK somewhere one day. I just love the UK. And so the fact that this book is set in kind of northern England is gaining at points for me, because even though the actual subject matter is not that interesting to me, the setting is. And so the more we get to hear about where they are and what it's like and how it makes them feel, it kind of satiates my need for something to keep my interest. So I'm working on Royal Holiday, and then I started The Hating Game again last night because LT got it for me as a gift, and I don't know if I'm gonna read it all the way through, like if I'm gonna keep up with it, because I really am trying to get some books in on my December TBR in December, what a concept, and the hidden game wasn't on my December TBR, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that. Anyway, those are kind of my plans for today. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, you guys have seen this before, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet so you can see kind of what we're doing today. But my kitchenette is over here. This is like our makeshift living room, LT's makeshift office, and then my makeshift desk is where I'm standing. And we're gonna move the makeshift kitchen downstairs, and so we can put a bed in here for my mom while she's here for the next 2 weeks. So we're off to go grab the bed from storage, and then I will maybe do a montage of us kind of putting everything together. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But I wanted to kind of include you guys as I could. I don't show this all too often, but this is where the kitchen, like the torn out kitchen was, and where our new kitchen is going when we start to put that in. What we're waiting on is a beam to go right here to hold the upstairs up, because this supporting wall is currently holding the upstairs up, and once that goes up, a new kitchen will go in. But for now, we're going to put a temporary kitchen in there with that long temporary table as our countertop. And then, hi there. And then this, where this dust sheet is, the drop cloth, is where my library is for now. So if you go in through here, library, Christmas tree, all that. So we are on our way out to grab the mattress, and then I'll show you as we put this stuff together. Okay, so I'm in the car now. We're about to head to the storage. LT's gonna take his truck over there so that we can put the things that we grab in the bed. But I was going to say, I'm always talking to you guys about the books that I have in storage, and I'm hoping that today, when we move the bed, we might be able to find them to bring them back. So the reason why we haven't brought them back yet is because everything is stacked very precarious. Yeah, see? Everything is like stacked very I can't even, why? I'm so tired. Everything is very precariously stacked in the storage, and so we can't find the box of books, and so I might not be able to find it until we move out of the storage and into here once the remodel is done. But if I can find it today, I might be able to put books on that third shelf. Anyway, LT just came out of the house and got in his truck, so I'm gonna get off of here for a little bit and head over to the storage while listening to Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. So last time LT came to the storage without me, I was like, why couldn't you find the box of books? I remember I labeled them and everything. They should be so easy to find. But now looking in here, I'm understanding a little more why he had so much trouble. Just pulled up to the house and what? Like, what is happening here? What have you done?
Are those all funny?
Yes. What'd you do there?
Figure out what those are.
Oh Lord. Okay, so we're in a warm little cozy corner by the Christmas tree today. We are moving like everything around, like I was telling you guys earlier, for my mom to come. And so there's like a bunch of stuff in this room that is not normally in here. And so I'm gonna do a quick bookish unboxing for you guys today. And then tomorrow I'll make sure that I show you like the room that we set up and everything. But we ended up getting sucked into like preparing for her to come. And we were putting like a sink together and a bed together and all of these things. And so it just ate up a lot of our day. And so I don't have a ton of clips, so you'll have 2 boring vlog days in a row. I apologize, maybe 3. I will try to do something a little more fun tomorrow, though I feel like I hit kind of the Vlogmas slump of like doing fun things in the beginning, and now I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. But anyway, we're gonna do this unboxing really quickly. This is it's gonna throw off my white balance because it's white or lightly covered, but it's a hardback. It is pretty thin and kind of tall, so my guess for this would be, say it with me, YA fantasy. This is black. You know, I can never really tell, but they're mostly usually black or blue. It looks black to me under the dust jacket, and we're gonna pop this bad boy open. Okay, so I was wrong. This is Star-Crossed by Minnie Drake. Now, this was on my wish list, and it is beautiful and hardcover, and this is, I'm pretty sure, it's a romance, I know, but I don't know if it's YA or not. Maybe new adult? But I remember reading this synopsis and being really interested in reading this. So I'll tell you what I remember from the synopsis is basically it's about, I don't know which one's the guy and which one's the girl, but one of the people really believes in astrology and like star signs and their horoscope and everything, and the other person is a writer for a newspaper or online magazine column or something like that, and they have a crush on the person who really likes astrology, so they start basically writing fake horoscopes or something to that effect to lead the other person to them, is my understanding. Let me just skim this and so I could give you a better synopsis. Okay, so LT's saying the guy is the one who writes for the magazine and the girl is the one who's into astrology. So I will say that I had a credit on Audible and got this on Audible, I don't know, last month before maybe. And I don't remember if it was the narrator or what, but I listened to not a lot of it, the very beginning, and I couldn't get into it, and so I put it down and picked something up, and whatever I picked up next really clicked for me, and so I didn't end up going back to this. I'm excited to have it. It is gorgeous. I love this cover. I really hope that it was just, you know how sometimes you start a book and you just can't make it happen, but the next time you try, it clicks. I'm hoping that this is like that for me. But I'm excited to have this. I'm really excited for some diversity in our, it's funny because I'm saying diversity like, you know, I'm excited to have something that isn't in the YA fantasy realm. I got a lot of YA fantasy over the course of these openings, and I'm so grateful for it because it is probably what I read the most. Well, contemporary is what I read the most of, but YA fantasy is probably what my favorite genre. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I've gotten a lot of YA fantasy over the last few days, and this is a nice way to kind of mix that up. So I will say that I'm super excited to have that, and on the way in here to open that, I spotted a little bear all tucked in and sleeping in his bed, so I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna eat it, and then we're gonna end this vlog for today, so let's go see. So here he is, tucked in the little stocking pocket. So I have these Christmas decorations on this shelf that I wanted to put up in this room and keep saying I'm gonna do, and now we're like almost to Christmas and I haven't done it yet. But the upside is it made a perfect little spot for this bear to tuck in for the night, so we are going to pull him out and let him fulfill his destiny of being eaten by us. I'm gonna tell them bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.